Hi everyone, I'm Sycamore Omega and welcome to the first episode in my new channel dedicated to Star Citizen opinion, news, and gameplay. Today we're going to be talking about Star Citizen 3.0. I know that 3.1 is just around the corner, but 3.0 is what has gotten me back into Star Citizen after a few months away from the project, actually more like 6 or 9 months away from the project. I've been a backer since 2016, and like everyone else, last year I was waiting for 3.0 to come out every month. I was hoping and hoping and hoping it would come out, and it finally came out at the end of last year. And now that I've had some time to go through 3.0, it's really reinvigorated my passion to be part of the process and the development of Star Citizen as a backer, and playing the live versions of the game and all the iterations of each major release more seriously, and contributing as much as I can to the Star Citizen community and to the development of the game as much as I can as a backer. So today we're going to be mostly focusing on that and why I'm all in on Star Citizen now and I'm not going anywhere. So 3.0 gave us planetary tech. That was the biggest thing that I think for myself that 3.0 brought us. It's definitely the largest transition that the game has gone through, where we actually now have environments for this story and world and activities to take place. And I think that the planetary tech is a huge technical triumph by the team. Right now, the planets, they're mostly... they're kind of barren right now. They have outposts on them which we can go to. We can interact with kind of generic characters and pick up missions there. But we can go anywhere on them, and I think that's a huge thing. And now that they've released that, we're going to be able to build outposts. The possibilities for these landscapes is huge. Another thing was atmospheric flight. I really wanted to see how the team was going to handle the transition from space flight to atmospheric flight, and what that was going to mean for the player and our ships and the stresses and the aerodynamics of everything. The team had announced that it's going to be different than space flight, and it definitely is. I think it's in the right direction, a very positive direction. I'm very excited for all of that. The thing, though, that I'm a little concerned, and I'm not as concerned about it as I am with games like Elite Dangerous. Elite Dangerous, I have hundreds of hours logged in Elite Dangerous. I love Elite Dangerous mainly because of its VR. The immersion that game has, I think, is great, but it's a playground of nothingness. Elite Dangerous, you can go down on the moons, but there's nothing to do. But Star Citizen, it really feels like to me that the destiny of these environments are going to be built upon by players and the developers, and I think that it's the canvas in which something very, very great is going to take place in. And I can't wait to explore these landscapes more and to see what the team's going to do next with vegetation and life and all of the things that go along with creating unique worlds that we can have adventures on. So I'm really, really excited about that. Another thing that 3.0 brought us was trading. And this was something that I'm very interested in because it's one of the tasks that when the game goes into its final version that I do want to be involved in. And again, bringing a parallel to most of my experience with like Elite Dangerous, I was worried that it was going to be kind of this space trucker simulator type of world. And Star Citizen, I think, has done a fantastic job so far of it not feeling that way. The commodities feel like real things. You want to pick up raw metals and minerals, and you need to go to a mining facility. If you want to pick up foodstuffs, you need to go to a hydroponic facility. This variety and logical thinking and where the commodities are and where you need to take those to make the highest amount of profit, I think it's fantastic so far. I'm really excited to see where trading goes, and I'm really excited to participate in that task. Missions, another thing that came to us in 3.0, where they're more organized, where there's delivery missions, there's PI missions, there's a variety of things. I don't think that we should really look into these missions too much as far as this is what Star Citizen is going to be, this is what the missions are going to be like. I really think that these missions were designed to get players going to locations in the newly created worlds that they maybe wouldn't necessarily go without a prompting to. I know that I found myself going to certain stations on some of the moons where I probably wouldn't go there unless a mission told me to go there and pick something up. I think that it was a great way to be able to see different environments and to see what the team has been working on. I think the missions are definitely headed in the right direction, and I think that it's been really great. We saw new ships come into the game. We saw the Constellation Aquila was definitely the highlight for me. I've spent a lot of time in that ship. You're seeing it here in the video. I really love that ship. I'm really glad that's going to be part of my fleet when the game is in its final version and going forward. Some of the things in 3.0 that weren't so great. Performance took a hit in 3.0. It's not a deal breaker. Most of the performance issues, I don't think, really broke the game for me in any way. It was just kind of an annoyance that, we have all these great things and, well, we're getting 6 frames per second at times. It's not the end of the world. I mean, look, this is the first iteration of this version of the game. There's going to be issues, but good news is with 3.1 around the corner, it looks like a lot of those performance issues are getting taken care of. I'm not expecting all of them to be taken care of. I think that that's a pretty unreasonable expectation for them to go in a quarter and fix all those things, but it's really great. For me, TrackIR was back. I use TrackIR a lot whenever I play games like Arma, or I also like playing some flight simulator games that use TrackIR. It's a little weird right now. I wouldn't really recommend it. I find myself getting pretty disoriented using TrackIR in its current state in the game, but I was really happy to see that made it back. There's also some weird bugs with 3.0 I thought were a little unacceptable for them being at this point in development. Like, for example, in the Constellation Aquila, I'm going to pick on one thing. For example, like the doors didn't close all the way. I know it's not game breaking, but this thing has been in development for so long. You'd think they get the animations on the doors right by this time. But, like I said, I'm picking on little stuff. This isn't like, it's not a big deal. It's going to get fixed. It's not a big deal. My immersion, it's not a big deal. So I don't think that, I'm not going to pick on that too much. 3.1, though, is at the end of this quarter. Now, this is the thing. Beyond all those features I talked about, I love all of them. Biggest thing that brought me back to Star Citizen after waiting for 3.0 all this time was the quarterly releases. This is the greatest news I think that has ever happened to Star Citizen. I think this is going to revolutionize the way that the development goes forward, the way that the backers are going to be contributing to the development. And I think that we're going to see these bugs and real progress get made. It's the thing that excites me the most, that we're going to actually have new features coming to the game regularly, and we're going to know when they're going to come in, and whatever's ready is going to go into that release, and we're going to see it. Right now, the Evocot release is just coming out to people. People are saying good things about it. I'm really excited about that. I can't wait to get my hands on it. I'm really just so excited for these next releases to come out. 3.0 has gotten my foot back into the door. I'm just so pumped for this. I mean, so much. So with this channel, I'm going to be releasing new videos very regularly with the new releases coming out soon. I'm going to be doing ship reviews. I'm going to be looking at all the new features when they come out. I'm going to have gameplay videos, and I'm going to be just kind of sharing my thoughts. Maybe if you agree, you disagree, it's fine. Put it in the comments. And I'm really, really excited for this channel moving forward. And so I'm Sycamore Omega. Thanks again for joining me for the first video in this series. Look for videos pretty regularly. I have a lot of great videos planned, and I'll see you later.
Quantum drive is now off. Target acquired.
Thanks for watching today's video. Are you new to Star Citizen and are looking to get into the verse? Use the code above to get an extra 5,000 UEC added to your account when you sign up. See you again soon.